Hey there, it's Catherine here from Bestself, and I'm here to share one of my favorite rituals of the year and how it can help you go into the next year. And what's better is we're approaching the end of a decade. And I don't know about you, but my life has changed so much since 2009 that I think if I went back in time and you told me what I would be doing now, I wouldn't believe you. I think you're insane. It reminds me of a famous quote that says, people overestimate what can be done in 1 year and they underestimate what can be done in 10. Now in this video, you're gonna learn how to chronicle your decade so you can remember your life and how far you've come, how to track your confidence in each area of your life so you know where you can improve, how to evaluate your year objectively, the highs, the lows, and everything in between, and get an understanding of where you need to be focusing your time, energy, and attention next year. Like I said, I have been using and refining this process for myself over the past 5 years, publicly sharing my reflections of the year, and now I want to share this system with you. It is one of my favorite ways to end the year so that I can feel control and confident moving forward. And I think if you take the time and do this process, you will feel the exact same way. Now, if you want to grab the free workbook that I created, go to bestself.co/annual review, and it's prompts and all the different categories around how to really objectively look at your decade and look at your year, and it's super fun. For this exercise, get a journal to write in, get some pens, get a drink, and get a clock or a timer of some sort. If you have to use your phone, that's totally fine. So firstly, what is an annual review? In business, we hear about annual shareholders meetings where you go over how the business went and what happened, what did they do wrong, what did they do well, and they kind of reflect on the year and know what to do next year. So think of it like your own shareholder meeting. You are the shareholder of your life, so this is an opportunity to reflect on your year and understand your accomplishments, your experiences, and where you need to improve. Every action, decision, inaction has led us to where we are right now. So everything that we've done in our life, every decision, every place, every person, it's all led us to where we are right now. And if you're happy with where you are, then we'll figure out how you keep going. Or if you want to be further along or you're not happy, let's reflect on how you got here so that you can feel confident moving into the new year. When we reflect on our year as a whole, we see patterns and we better understand what worked and what didn't work and adjust the outcomes accordingly. Good thing is you can do this with a friend or a significant other. I always try to do that. If you have a partner, my opinion is that you should complete the questions and really reflect on your personal year, and then you can come together and reflect together. But it's really important that this is like your own personal mission, and then you can come together and make it fun. Like make it a date, make it an event, go to a coffee shop, or somewhere where you can put your full attention into doing it. Like get that expensive cup of coffee and just go for it. First things first, so like I said, we are moving into an entirely different decade, and rather than just review our year, let's talk about the last 10 years for a minute. I mean, I still remember when the year 2000 hit. You remember that? Like Y2K, everyone was going insane. I'm really aging myself, but it's really helpful when you chronicle your decade, that you can get like 100,000 foot view on your life. So, how far you've come, like the turning points of what led you to where you are now. It wasn't until I sat down and mapped out my decade that I realized how far I'd come. And this part of the exercise is to reboot your memory just a little, because I don't know about you, but it's hard to reflect sometimes and remember all of the places that we've been. Now, you may need your phone for this part. I did, so you can look on social media and see what was going on around that time, and that will jog your memory and like bring you back to where you were. And like I said, let's figure out where you were, what's going on, so we can figure out where you want to go next. I mapped the highs, the lows, what was going on in my life, personal events, what was going on in the world, because sometimes if a big life world event happens, we all know where we were when that was going on. So it's super helpful when we can chronicle our decade, that we just see everything like mapped out. Bestself.co/year in review or annual review. I'll make sure that they both work. Grab the workbook there. Like I said, print it, take some time, make a date, and really do this process, and you'll get so much out of it.